Hey guys, this is Demonator5020 and welcome to my brand new walkthrough of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets on the PlayStation 1. Now, this is a sequel to Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone on the PS1, but there are only two Harry Potter games on the PS1 because they don't make PS1 games anymore, and they started making PS2 games. So I just want to get over with the PS1 Harry Potter games first, and then I will do the PS2 Harry Potter games with Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone and the Chamber of Secrets. But for now, I'm just gonna do the PS1 Harry Potter games, and I will also do Chamber of Secrets on the PS2. Just not anytime soon, but I will do it. I will do it eventually. So now let's start our. Let's select a game on this empty console, on this empty save, saved content. So what we're gonna do is start the game. And also, in this game, you can choose to autosave and load. I will choose to autosave because it's more easier than saving a game at a save book. It autosaves for you, and it's gonna be better to save at a spot where I go to next instead of ending my part near a save book. So yeah, and when you see this picture, your game is auto-saving, and when you see this symbol, it auto-saves. Let's continue. And now we're starting the game. We'll start with a story.
Harry Potter's first year at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry was very eventful indeed. Along with his friends Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger, Harry had managed to defeat Lord Voldemort, the greatest dark sorcerer of all time. But now Harry was back at number 4 Privet Drive. He was often locked in his room, and even though he was a wizard, he couldn't escape because he wasn't allowed to use magic. Then, one evening towards the end of the summer holidays, a house elf named Dobby appeared. Dobby warned Harry not to return to Hogwarts.
Harry Potter must not go back to Hogwarts. If Harry Potter goes back, he will be in mortal danger. There is a plot, Harry Potter, a plot to make most terrible things happen.
Dobby disappeared, and shortly after, Ron Weasley and his brothers Fred and George arrived in a flying Ford Anglia to rescue Harry from his prison. Harry told them all about Dobby's warning.
Very fishy. I reckon old Dobby was sent as someone's idea of a joke. Can you think of anyone at school with a grudge against you?
Draco Malfoy.
Eventually, they landed at Ron's house, the Burrow.
Touchdown!
Ron's mother, Molly Weasley, marched across the yard and came to a halt in front of them. She didn't look pleased.
Bed's empty, no note, car gone. Out of my mind with worry.
It seemed to go on for hours, and Mrs. Weasley had shouted herself hoarse before she turned to Harry.
Very pleased to see you, Harry dear. Ronald Weasley, I thought I asked you to stop that ghoul from making such a racket. He's still dropping pipes over the attic floor. It's driving me mad.
Come on, Harry, let's go.
And they did.
So now we begin the game in the Burrow. when you see that, your game is auto-saved, and you don't have to manually save the game yourself. Now we're in the Burrow. This is how it's gonna look like for every place you go. And there's a title of a place showing where you are.
Hello, Harry. Welcome to my home. It's not much. I think it's brilliant. Thanks, Harry. We call it the Burrow. Come on, Harry. If the ghoul has locked the attic door again, we've got to try and find another way in.
Harry's wand sparkles.
I see Dad has placed some crates in the garden. Why don't we use them to climb up onto the roof and then into the open attic window? Seeing you've been stuck at the Dursleys for so long, you can practice your knockback jinx on the crates. Remember, you need to press the X button to cast.
So, this is a remake of the Sorcerer's Stone on the PS1, and they made a few changes to this game. In the Sorcerer's Stone, Harry did talk, just not to people. But in this game, Harry does talk to people. So, there was something I was gonna say, but forgot. What was I gonna say? I'll think about it during the cutscene.
Try and flipendo these crates with your knockback jinx. Remember, press the X button to cast.
Oh yeah, I figured out what I was gonna say. So, the Sorcerer's Stone was a very good game, but this game, it's an okay game. I mean, they did take some parts from the Sorcerer's Stone, but this is not my favorite game, but it's a good game. But many of you might prefer to play the PS2 version of Harry Potter, which I will do a walkthrough of probably like in the next several months or so. So now we start off, we flipendo those crates. It's still hold the X button and then release it to cast it.
Flipendo!
And Harry is not
That's
supposed
it, Harry.
to.
Now the other one!
Harry's not supposed to do magic outside of school. It's breaking the rules of
Flipendo!
underage wizardry.
Ronald Weasley, I thought I asked you to stop that ghoul from making such a racket. He's still dropping pipes over the attic floor. It's driving me mad.
Oh dear, Mum's really not happy and I think we should avoid her. But let's climb up onto the roof and jump in through the attic window. Watch me and then follow. To climb onto a crate, walk up to it and use the up directional button. Okay, your turn, Harry. Push into the small crate to climb on top, and then run over the gap to auto jump.
So you just climb onto the crate, and then you jump off a ledge, and there is no jump button in this game as usual. Now we go into the attic to stop that ghoul. So we don't really battle the ghoul. He's dropping pipes, and we just have to catch the pipes.
Right, we need to calm down the ghoul. He's banging and dropping pipes and it's driving Mum mad. Use your directional buttons to move the chest. Try and catch 60 pipes before they land on the floor and make a terrible racket. Right, Harry, let's get to it.
So all you have to do is move the chest with the analog stick or directional buttons. I use the analog stick. And I got all the pipes without
Nice work, Harry.
having them drop to the
That'll
floor.
set him up for a while. Thanks for helping with the ghoul.
Ah, that's much quieter. Now I need you boys to de-gnome the garden for me. Go find Mr. Weasley. He's by the shed messing about with non-magical junk.
And the music here is the same as the music in the PS2 version of the game. I don't know if this game was created before or after the PS2, but I don't know if they took some of it from the PS2 or
Right.
if the PS2
let's go
game
find Dad.
took some music from this game. But still, it's the same versions of the game. Well, not really same versions. It's the same games, just different versions. But they do have the same music. So now we go to the store.
Dad leaves his junk everywhere. It drives Mum mad. Try smashing these barrels with a fully charged knockback jinx so we can get through the gate.
So when you see a sparkle, you can flip into them.
No!
And there are also birdie bots every flavor beans to collect, but
No!
I'm gonna tell you about them later.
No! Nice casting, Harry. Come on, let's go and find Dad.
So now we can go to the store. And now we go into a Puffskein patch, which is the only Puffskein patch of the game. As you can remember from the Sorcerer's Stone.
Hey, look! Ginny's over by the Puffskein patch. Why don't you go and chat to her? She's been a bit shy lately. I wonder why. I'm off to see what Dad's up to.
So Ron goes sees Dad, and Harry goes up to Ginny where there's a cutscene.
Hello, Harry. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ginny. I'm just looking after a Puffskein, making sure that Fred and George don't use it as a bludger when they play Quidditch. Guide the Puffskein over to the bushes and it'll eat them, revealing every flavour beans that you can collect. Beans can be used to buy famous witches and wizards cards from Fred and George at Hogwarts. If you guide the Puffskein over to the bushes, it'll eat them, and you may be able to find a famous witches and wizards card. Whenever you get a wizard card, it is put into your folio magi. Press the select button. This will show you the folio magi and the wizard cards you've collected at that point. There are two types of famous witches and wizards cards: the silver cards and the 4 special gold founder cards.
Which are the founders of Hogwarts. So what you have to do is whip into that Puffskein and lead it to the bushes. Seeing that bush. And there are every flavor beans. Let me just tell you something about this. Beans in this game are only useful for a while. After you've collected 250 beans, then you don't really need to collect any more, because there are only 5 wizard cards to get from Fred and George.
Well done, Harry! Here's a famous witches and wizards card.
Felix Summerby.
I know, yeah, here's a first wizard
Let's find
card.
Ron, Harry. He's gone off to see Dad, I think. It's this way.
So whenever you press select,
Felix Summerby, inventor of cheering charms.
this is your folio magi. There are only 24 cards. But in the PS2 version of Harry Potter, it will show all 101 cards. And I am going to show you the wizard cards every time I collect them. And also you can get 5 wizard cards from Fred and George. Each of them costs 50 beans, and there are 5 cards, so all you need is 250 beans, and you really don't need to collect them anymore. So let me just collect the rest of the beans. Let me just get all the beans from all those bushes. And then those are all the beans, and they also have different colors, which are possibly the flavors. Like the red and white one are the peppermint flavored beans. So now let's go over here.
It's just through here, Harry. See you later.
So now we go here to go see Arthur Weasley.
Hello, Harry. I'm Arthur Weasley. I was wondering if you'd help me de-gnome the garden. It's just through the gate, but you'll need the de-gnoming gloves to grab the gnomes. Unfortunately, I seem to have lost them under all this junk. Use your Wingardium Leviosa spell to charm and move the junk. Holding the X button levitates each piece of junk. Use your directional buttons to move the junk about, and press the triangle button to drop it onto the rocks and break the junk up. Could you charm them and drop them onto the rocks, please? Maybe we can find those gloves. I know I left them around here somewhere.
So what you have to do is first talk to Ron.
Remember, Harry, it's just like the charms class last year. Better find the de-gnoming gloves. We can't de-gnome without them. Lift up the crates and then drop them on the rocks below.
So just like in the last game, use Wingardium Leviosa just by pressing X.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Then you just drop it onto those rocks.
That's right, Harry. Keep going.
So this is the only spell, along with Flipendo, that you use that are not from lessons. And there are 3 other spells we'll use from the classes that we attend.
Wingardium Leviosa!
That's right, Harry. Keep going.
So now just one more crate.
Wingardium Leviosa!
And there are the gloves.
Well done, Harry. Nice work. You found the de-gnoming gloves. Here they are.
Thanks for helping Dad out, Harry. You've also learned how to charm objects. I'm sure that will come in very handy. The sooner we de-gnome the garden, the sooner we can get some sleep. I'm exhausted.
So now we go into the garden to do some de-gnoming. And there are 2 parts where you de-gnome. This is the first part, and the second part will be
Time to put
at
these de-gnoming
Hogwarts.
gloves to good use. Mum wants us to throw these gnomes over the fence and into that field of that's non-magical junk. To fling a gnome, you're going to need a good run-up. Hit the square button as quick as you can to build up speed. Once you reach the fence, you begin spinning on the spot. Press the triangle button when you're ready to throw the gnome. You get points for distance and for hitting the targets.
So what you do is tap the square button to spin and press it repeatedly to get more distance.
circle button to throw.
I was actually aiming for that pond. But if you get 800, then you get a wizard card. Let me just aim for the car. This is what happens if you hit an object.
Great shot! You hit the car!
And we also get bonus points for hitting an object. And 3 more gnomes to throw. We just throw it in the pond. I was actually aiming for the pond, but actually hit the tree. God's sakes. Just aim for the pond already. Let me see if I can get it.
Good shot! You hit the pond!
So I did hit the pond. But I do not get a wizard card on my first try. At least I beat the high score.
Excellent, Harry! That's your all-time highest score! That was really good fun. Do you want to play again?
And I do want to play again until I get that wizard card.
Play again!
Let me just aim for the wasp first, or maybe the pond first. So it looks like I can hit the car.
Great shot! You hit the car!
Now let me aim for the pond. Nope. There, I hit the pond.
You hit the pond!
209, not bad. Now let me aim for the wasp hive. Or the phone booth.
You hit the phone box!
Now I have to hit the wasp hive. Will I make it?
Nice one! You hit the wasp hive!
Now I hit the wasp hive. And the 350 points. Ooh, 1,000. It's good. Now there's nothing more to hit, but I'll just throw this as far as I can.
You hit the phone box!
And I hit the phone box, but I don't get any bonus
Excellent,
points.
Harry! That's your all-time highest score!
And I got 1,084.
Lovely plat. That was really good fun. Do you want to play again?
I already got the card, so I'm not gonna bother playing again. So now we continue on. And now we see Fred and George.
Hello there. Fancy a wizard duel?
A wizard duel?
Don't tell me you've never taken part in a wizard duel. You've got a lot to learn, Harry.
Is this safe? Of course it's safe. Well, mostly.
So now we start a wizard duel with Fred and George. Now there's another place called Burrow Dueling Arena. Where we duel Fred and George. This is kind of new to the series. Into
Dueling
the game.
is really simple. All you have to do is try and hit your opponent with the knockback jinx. Every time you hit your opponent, you get closer to disarming him.
And don't forget, fully charged knockback jinxes can be cast by holding the X button down and then releasing it. But don't worry, Harry, Fred'll go easy on you this time.
Okay? Let's duel.
Get ready! Duel!
So
Going
dueling
to have to be on his guard this afternoon. Fred
dueling is
will
most common
Ow!
game.
Ow!
The most common mini game in this game.
Ow!
We will be doing it in Hogwarts. So
Ow!
you can just keep flippending at Fred.
Ow!
Great work there.
Ow!
Well played, Harry!
Look at that. This is turning into a classic match.
So I've never actually lost a duel before, but I've actually won this round. I've lost a round before, just not a duel.
Get ready! Duel!
And the duel gets underway with Fred getting quickly into his order.
And this is best 2 out of 3. Just like in
Beautiful
tennis.
play by Weasley. Lovely work from Potter. Weasley's got his work cut out now.
And then the PS2 version of this game, dueling is more different.
Oh, that's lovely.
And then here's a spell.
Expelliarmus!
You only use Expelliarmus in duels, just not throughout the game.
Well done, Harry. Now let's try again. But this time we'll introduce some special jinxes.
Good idea, Fred.
See that TV? See the way it's sparkling? That means it's got a special jinx in it. To get the special jinx, you have to force me to hit the TV with one of my jinxes.
That will release an orb that you can run over and pick up. Anything that sparkles like the TV has got a special jinx in it, so remember to look out for the sparkles.
Oh, I nearly forgot. Special jinxes can only be cast using the circle button. That's important. Come on, let's give it a try.
Get ready! Duel!
So now you have to have Fred force you to hit that object, and you walk up to.
Press the circle button to cast that special
You have to pick up that jinx and hold down the circle
Come
button.
on, Harry, you can do it!
And there I hit
Beautiful play by
Fred.
Weasley. Look at that. This is turning into a classic match.
Now all I have to do is miss.
Ow!
Beautiful play by Weasley. Nice stuff there. Oh, that's lovely. Look at that. This is turning into a classic.
And I won round 1 with a comeback win.
Get ready! Duel!
Just like the Patriots and Red Sox had a comeback win last night. Wide receiver for the Patriots, Kendrell Tompkins, had made a touchdown with 5 seconds to go in the fourth quarter with a comeback win for the Patriots. And then for the Red Sox, David Ortiz hit a game-tying grand slam,
For a beginner, he's
and
doing
then
really well.
Salto Amakia had a walk-off single in the 9th inning. So that was two comeback wins by Boston Sports.
Well played, Harry!
Oh, that's lovely.
And then just one more time.
Expelliarmus!
And then that's the duel.
Wow, look at that! You're a natural, Harry!
And I'm not going to duel again because I already finished. And I'm going to leave it off for here. See ya.